Hey guys, it's me, Hunter, and happy holidays. I want to say happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I'll be here in 10 days. And happy Hanukkah for those of you who celebrate it. And I usually come on here, report some changes, uh, tell a little story, have a little story time, uh, complain a little bit. Uh, but I'll show you what I want to show you what I've been working on. Um, to surprise you right here in this beautiful cafe. Snowy cafe. So romantic. I've been working on these Packer underwear. Uh, I made these, and I'm a little bit proud because I made something. Okay, so what I did is I sewed these. As you can see the stitches. Okay, so they're darker. These dark stitches right here. Okay, that's where when you buy a pair of men's underwear, at least when I buy a pair, they got a great big flap on the side, in the front, and on the inside. At least mine do. So I sewed each flap, each slot, whatever you want to call that. I sewed them up uh, so I could slide my packer right in there. How did I do that? Okay, so I'm going to show you on the inside of your underwear, on the front. I cut it and I did a hack job, and so I could slide my packer in there. See, now I did a few pair of these, and so it looks better on the other pair. But these are easier to see. Uh, that's why I sewed the dark under the light, just to show you guys stitching. So what if you want to do, you want to use the right color thread, which I didn't, because I didn't care that much about this pair of underwear. Or you could buy a pair of underwear that doesn't have the flaps in them, but all my underwear that have flaps, and just cut the inside. Just cut the very top, and the other underwear I cut them up higher up there. And my packer, I have a couple pair. I have two packers, and I had to use a small packer. I had to use a small packer. Uh, don't show this to your mom, but I used a 5-inch packer, and so it was easier to slide in. And my other packer is like a monster packer. It looks unnatural. Plus, it won't go in the slot. I'd rip it right open, try to get that in there. So I just slide it into the slot. See, nothing there. It's a magic trick. And I just slide right into the slot. But when I'm wearing them, and I'm not going to do that right now, but you get the picture. So as you're wearing them, you can slide it in there and adjust it, of course, to your liking. And you can do the thing I like about this is I don't have to wear packer underwear that you buy online because they're very uncomfortable and they can get really expensive. Uh, and I like comfort. So also I was wearing the larger packer with a strap, not a strap on, God forbid. Uh, I was wearing a strap so I could fit my packer into it. It's around here somewhere. Um, and then I'd put my packer into that before I'd go out. But see, I'd forget to do that too because I just want to pick up and go. And so with this, I just put my underwear on, my regular underwear, and then just grab the packer if I don't forget that, and then slide that baby right in there. I'm good to go. After adjusting it, and then put my pants on and go. So that's what I want to show you. Some guy, I don't remember his name. but he was cutting the top of his underwear like that, but he wasn't sewing anything up. I just thought to sew them because I looked at my underwear and I thought, I can find a pair that I could do that with, that I could just cut the top of the inside off inside my packer, and so all my underwear uh, had the slots. So that's what I've been working at. That's a great project anyway for me. You should try it. Just try it. See if that's more comfortable for you if you like doing that. Unless you're already into your packer underwear and you like those, and then I don't care. But I've got a few more pair of underwear that I'm going to work on. And I'm wearing the ones right now. I'm wearing um, the stitching actually matches what I'm wearing, but I'm not going to stand up and show you. I don't feel like it. I'm being lazy today. So that's what I wanted to show you guys for Christmas. And maybe you can make some for your friends and send them to your trans friends. Okay, so what else? What was I gonna say? Somebody asked me uh, what I thought about hair loss. Uh, I don't know. They didn't ask me, did I lose my hair or anything. They just asked me what I thought about hair loss. And I guess just like any other guy, like it sucks. Okay, that's not a very mature. I hate when somebody says, "Well, that sucks," because does it help me any if I'm having a problem and all they say was that sucks? That doesn't make me feel better. It makes me feel worse. But that's really, yeah, that's pretty adequate for hair loss. It kind of sucks, but I look on the bright side. Uh, Thinning hair on a man, it just looks more natural. That sounds stupid. Well, you know what? If you're not passing well and you start to lose your hair and you get a receding hairline, you're gonna pass better. I think so. Uh, I sometimes just go out without a hat, without a scarf on my head, or anything like that. I just go and I'm receding and it's natural. So that's like I said, that's unless you're completely bald and you can't handle that. Uh, well, I guess I would just wear a hat and just wear. I know there's a lot of trans guys and they're not transitioning, they're not taking the testosterone because they don't want to lose their hair. They're afraid of losing their hair. I can understand that too, that you don't want to lose your hair, but you know, for those of us that do take the testosterone, we take it knowing that that's the chance we're taking, and if we lose it, we lose it, and we try to do what we can to hang on to every little hair. Some don't. Some just go ahead and go bald and say, well, at least I match, my body matches what I feel inside now. And to me, that is the most important thing because I just don't care about having a full head of hair over being my authentic self, as they say. Trying to be at least the best I can. And I was going to say this too when I was looking for men's, well, I can't remember what I was looking for, men's socks or something the other day. I had to walk by the women's department, and it just hit me all of a sudden when I was looking because the first thing I saw were women's bras and underwear right next to each other, and it was real weird because it made me feel a little nauseous that I used to wear that. It just kind of hit me, kind of like a spiritual thing, like what you know. Oh my God, I used to wear that. It was sports bras too. I couldn't even handle looking at sports bras, and I think it's because the more I'm living, you know, my true self, just the further away I'm getting from that person I used to be. And what I mean by that person I used to be, uh, just the gender I used to be. Otherwise, I'm still myself. But like your personality doesn't change. At least I don't think it. I don't think it does. Maybe a little. Maybe with the testosterone, maybe you feel a little. Got a little more assertiveness, something like that. I really don't know. Maybe you could become hostile, but I haven't. Of course, a couple people did say, I seemed a little more hostile. I seemed hostile, but that was when I first started taking it. And I think I was just arguing with somebody, and I've argued with that person before, and they just assumed, they just blamed it on testosterone. Oh, that you're on that T, that's what's going on. That maybe that was it, but I don't know. I mean, some people don't want to take testosterone because they don't want to become irritated like a cis male, or be anything like a cis male when it comes to their temper, or they don't want to be able not to cry. I've heard of that. Uh, I be honest with you, I haven't cried since I've been on testosterone, and there's things that I did used to cry over, little things like a movie, like the ending of a movie, or something. I'd be crying, or I don't know. I mean, I do feel things. I feel sentimental about things, but I don't well up and cry like I used to. So that could be, that's, I think that's a testosterone as well. But, yeah, I don't mind women's clothing on other women. Um, I like it, but sometimes I'll look at something a woman's wearing, and I'll say, I would never wear that. That goes through my head like sometimes. Like I would have never worn that as a woman, so that's that's. I mean, maybe that's probably normal for a lot of women too. They'll look at other women and say, "Yeah, God, I wouldn't look what she's wearing. I wouldn't wear that." That necklace, video. Like the style now that I'm seeing of these huge earrings. Um, I don't know. They look like the Liberty Bell or something. Like those earrings, giant earrings, and I'm just like, I would never wear that, or I wouldn't have worn that. I don't think. But yeah, so yeah, the further I go into my transition, uh, I'm just I just don't like those things. And I know there's trans guys that they're non-binary, or they're I don't know what you call it, but they just like to wear feminine clothing and they're still trans, and that's fine. That's do you do whatever you gotta do. I don't care if you do that. Um, I'm not gonna even judge that. It's just something I don't want to do. It's something I feel inside. If you feel that way too, you can put in the comments below. And thanks for subscribing. I appreciate every subscriber that I get. And I'm going to leave my email in my description. So for those that want to email and ask questions there too, you can feel free to do that. And I'll answer you back as soon as I get your email. Anything else? Any other changes? Just yeah, just the same old, same old. I'm getting more hair, which that is kind of something, because 3.5 years in, and it was only a few months ago, maybe even 2 months ago, I was looking at my arms going, damn, that's a lot of hair. That's a lot more hair than I had a few months prior. And I was getting so much hair, I was asking a friend, like, look at my back. Do I have hair on my back? Because I don't know, I can't tell. And she was like, I don't know, I can't see any hair on your back, but I have hair on my biceps. And I was lifting weights, I looked, and I said, what the hell, I got hair on my biceps. So and I have hair on my earlobes. It sounds like a joke, but I do have hair on my earlobes. Which I don't know if you can see it in this camera either, but that's part of my beard. But this is really hairy, and you can't see it. But I mean, I have long hair. See, I could pull on it. I thought that was kind of interesting, that I have hair on my earlobes. Hairy. I have more chest hair. stomach hair, more leg hair, same old stuff. My eyebrows are really getting really thick. I mean, compared to the way they were before I started testosterone, they're getting thicker. Mustache is growing in, and this is growing in. What do you call this? Soul patch growing in. Thank God for that, because it was taking a while, and it just now, like body hair, is coming in even more. So once you think you're done, think again, because it's possible you're gonna get more stuff. Yeah, God, you look at yourself and go, oh God, I got more stuff. Like I got more hair. I don't know. See, like like it starts to like clump, like it starts to even clump up, and I don't know. I just thought that was interesting. See where my watch was? Like it's balding there, balding. It's like the hair doesn't want to grow, or my watch, where I wear my watch, but it's growing all up and down my arms. And I'd show you my biceps, but you probably can't see the hair on that. But I can pull on it and it's clumping there, and that's all fine and dandy. I don't mind being hairy. Um, I don't mind it. I know I've seen some trans guys say they hated the hair. Uh, I don't know. So I didn't understand why they wanted to be, and correct me if I'm wrong. Why do you want to be a man and you can't, but you don't want hair on your body? I don't get that, because you're gonna have, that's part of being a man, but you can, criticize me for that if you want to. I just don't know. I guess then I thought, well, maybe some cis guys, they do like shave everything. Maybe that's what it is. Um, I met this guy from the Middle East, and he said that they were so hairy there, the guys. I thought about it. Yeah, yeah, pretty hairy. Thinking about it, and he said he shaved the hair on his ass. And I tried to picture that, and then I didn't want to picture it, anymore. Have that image in my head. This guy shaving his ass. I mean, his butt cheeks. That's what I meant. He said it's just too hairy. He has to. Then I asked him, was that common in the Middle East? And he said, yeah, it was real common that the guys just get so hairy that like hairy apes. So I guess so. I guess if your ass is like, I don't want to talk about that anymore. Your ass is full of hair like your butt cheeks, and maybe go shave it. Uh, I'd probably let it go. That's me. I don't think that's gonna happen. But if it does, I'll be right back on here to let you guys know. Yeah, I would do that too. So, happy holidays again, and thanks for subscribing. Please subscribe, and if you want to email me, I will have that email up for you. And I will see you next time. Peace, as always. Hunter out.